What are you doing tomorrow after school? Mr. G's Algebra 1 Star Tutoring with free snacks, of course, right? Again, free snacks. Do any of y'all need hours for being absent? Free hours. Free snacks. Free math. Free fun. You should go, though, seriously, because your STAR test is coming up, and we want you to pass. We need some extra practice. Come see us tomorrow after school. Okay, now this one is due, the one from yesterday, but I'll give you some time today to finish that up, along with your little grade sheet you got. Anything missing or needing to be corrected, you can do that today, okay? So again, I'm not going too fast this week, letting you finish stuff. But tomorrow we do need to take a quiz. It's going to be short and sweet, 4 questions. Okay, so yesterday we learned the quadratic formula, right? X equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Sung to Don't Stop Believing, right? Well, anyways, you can look up that video because it wouldn't play yesterday or today because Airtame's not working right. So look it up. It's hilarious. It'll make you ha ha ha, ja ja ja. All right. Well, we have a quadratic equation. It's already f of x equals. So that's kind of like x equals, or it's kind of like equals 0. You don't got to solve or anything. So all we're going to do now is take the a, b, and c value and plug it into this formula, the quadratic formula, which again, remember, it's on your formula chart, your reference materials, which you can get on the computer when you're taking a quiz or a test. So check it out tomorrow. Well, first let's figure out what is A, what is B, and what is C. All right, so A is in front of x squared, so if there's no number there, we know that's a 1. A is 1. Okay. B is in front of the middle x term, positive 2, so just 2. And then C is the third number constant by itself, including the sign. Minus 24 is a negative 24. Does everyone see how to tell A, B, and C? You have to have it in standard form, in order, before you can start using this quadratic formula. So let's do that. Here we go. X equals negative, and then B is 2, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so 2 squared minus 4, a is 1, c is negative 24. All over 2a, 2 times 1. Okay. Now, the super important thing that I'm going to highlight here is right here. Do y'all see that plus minus? It looks like a plus and a minus at the same time. Well, that means you're going to have 2 answers. You're going to type it into Desmos with a plus. You're going to type it in again to Desmos with a minus. So let's go ahead and type this in. Hit divide first to make a fraction bar. Negative 2 plus, I'm going to start with just the plus, square root of 2 squared minus 4, 1, negative 24. And then make sure you go down 2 times 1. So do you see that I replaced A, B, and C? I typed it in with the plus sign right here. And then hit divide, type it in again, negative 2. But this time I'm going to use the minus, not the plus. Square root of 2 squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, so I want you to see here was a plus sign, and here was a minus sign. That's the difference, and it gives you two different answers, 4 and -6. Now, let me remind you, the easiest way to do this is just by graphing the original equation, okay? So like, let's just try that. X squared plus 2x minus 24. When I just graph it in the calculator, I can clearly see it's a -6 and +4, right? So isn't just graphing it and looking at the x-intercept easier? Okay, but I have to show you quadratic formula because you might, on the star, see the answer choices in this weird quadratic formula form. So can't be brand new to you on the star. You've been exposed, you have seen it, and you're going to do it this way. So the two answers we got, whether we graphed it or whether we did quadratic formula, was -6, +4. So there's a couple ways to write the answer. You could write it as an ordered pair, -6, 0, 4, 0. That's one way. You could say x equals -6, x equals +4. That's another way. And then the other way is called set notation, where you put a bracket, -6 and 4, and a bracket. Those are the three different ways you might see the answers: ordered pairs, x equals, or set notation. Okay, so yesterday's assignment, solving quadratics by quadratic formula, okay? You need to do it. By the way, I apologize. It's with quadratic formula. That's what this should have said up here. So that was my bad. But that's what you're going to do. I'm going to leave this up here. I'm giving you time to do what? Finish yesterday's assignment. Check your little grade sheet. Anything that has a 1 is missing. Anything below passing, you can fix it or redo it. If you have a test below 70, you can fix it, correct it, okay? There's no reason to be failing. You can keep working to get your grades up. You got time today. Tomorrow we move on to the quiz. And then after that, we're going to do vertex form, mixed practice, review, test, then move on to star prep. Because the next thing after this unit, star, test, focused. All right. So what are we doing tomorrow for school? Star tutoring, yay. I'll see you all there. All right.